You're right everyone, it's Sam here. Welcome to the first round of Formula Xbox Season 4. We're in Tier 1 now and here we are in Australia. And yeah, very much looking forward to the start of this season after just missing out on winning either one of the Tier 2 championships. It was a bit of a privilege really to still be moving up to Tier 1, so I'm grateful for the opportunity. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to the start of the season and racing against some of the really competitive drivers that are in this league. But yeah, I did actually plan to do like a multi-live con for this with the people I was in the party with in this race, but it didn't go as well as I had hoped. Like, I think I was just mainly because I recorded it really. But yeah, that and the fact that I've been having some problems with my laptop these last couple of days, I just didn't really want to upload it that way. I just wanted to do like a post commentary thing. But yeah, I think going forwards, I certainly want to do live comms like on my own for this. Probably cut it down to highlights, and also have like a qualifying lap at the start, which I'll commentate on afterwards, and then just pop it in at the start, and then hand it over to the live commentary. But yeah, for today we've just got a post-race commentary, and as you can see in qualifying, I was in 5th, but I managed to pit Legion right at the end, and I know he wasn't very grateful for that. But yeah, good qualifying for me in my first Tier 2 race, Tier 1 even race. You can see there are a few familiar faces like Insignia and Arte, who joined us in moving up from Tier 2. But here we are on the grid then, and yeah, can anyone beat RS Drem, who's won their last 2 seasons in Tier 1, as we're getting ready for the start. And we are away in Season 4. I get a decent start here. Look into the inside of Random Beats, you can see Insignia is already having a look at RS Drem into Tim 1. There we go in side by side, and then there's a side pod glitch, and I spin out. I think Random Beats also spun out there. There's a few incidents further back as well, I think, with Legion. But yeah, disastrous start to my Tier 1 campaign. But Random Beats lets me through. And in all fairness, it was a side pod glitch, if anything else. You can see here later in the lap, I'm actually starting to pick off these places already. As I go up the inside of Kells here, a little bit of contact there, but throwing up into 12th. But yeah, not a good start at all to Tier 1 for me. Ending the first lap in 12th place, not what I wanted at all. But there's still plenty of time in this race to try and get something back. I'm going to skip to the next lap where I've caught up to Cartman in 11th, and I'm having a look at him here down this back straight towards turn 14. I couldn't quite do it there on the brakes, but he runs a little bit wide there, and I almost have a chance to look at getting through. Then we're going around here, and he goes off into the gravel, but then he lags, and yeah, you see, and then he sort of like drifts mid corner, and then Elusive Kev goes off as well. So yeah, getting alongside Cartman, but then he sort of puts me in the wall. But I think this was mainly just lag. His connection didn't seem to be holding up well, because I think he just connects later on. But yeah, I'm still stuck behind him at this point, but I've got Kurz here coming off of turn 2, and on the run down to turn 3 I've got the race in line, so I can just pull off the move there around the outside, and I'm up into the points after only a couple of laps. You can see I'm skipping to the next lap, and there's a bit of a train here. These guys were all fighting pretty close. You can see there was Legion, Midget, I think Arte is in there as well, and yeah, I don't think they all ran into problems, but I think Legion had at least, but I think Arte was struggling with tyres quite a lot in this. You can see I'm going alongside Drastic Midget here coming out of turn 8, and I've got the move done, I think, and yeah, it was what am I trying to say? Well, never mind. But we're throwing him up into 9th place, and yeah, chasing down Legion and Arte and a couple of other cars that are ahead of him there. But yeah, you're going to see here that a lot of people are struggling on their tyres. You can see mine there are not that great, but as we head into the penultimate corner, Arte runs wide, and then Legion decides to pit. I think that's Jonesy in the Ferrari that comes in as well. So yeah, that's a few places there for us as well, and you can see Casey Legend also comes in as well. And you're going to see later on in the race that these early pit stops do play quite a part in this as we head through turn 1 on the 5th lap. But we're going to skip to a bit later on. You can see how much we're struggling with our tyres here as Laney runs wide, and then I also run a little bit wide, but I managed to just about keep on the road and take the place. Later in the lap I do pit, and you can see up ahead we've got RS Drem and Stop Matt also in as well. Yeah, my pit garage right at the end of course because I'm Marussia. But yeah, quite an early stop here because super soft tyres. I think I mentioned this in my Pinnacle video. But yeah, decent stop for us there, and we're yeah, exiting the pits now. And you're going to see here as I come out that I'm ahead of I think pretty much everyone in the group that I had caught up to, like on the 3rd or 4th lap. That included like Legion and everyone who had like stopped on the lap before me, so I somehow managed to undercut them even though I stayed out. But a few laps later, you can see I'm lining up Kel's. Meanwhile, Elusive Kev's in the pits for his pit stop. Kel started on the prime, so he hadn't pitted yet, and I'm up the inside and I'm through and I'm in 5th place now. So, and this was only at round about halfway, so given the start I had, I was very happy at this point with how things were going. You can see a few laps later I was actually catching up to Stop Matt, in fact, who was running in 4th, but he must have been really struggling on his tyres because he actually pits again. Because he pitted on the same lap as I did, so I was a little bit surprised that he did go for a second stop. But yeah, I was up to 4th at this point, so very happy with that. And yeah, only a few laps to go, but I was very happy with 4th because of course it was where I started. And yeah, but the next lap you're going to see that Casey Legend also comes in. Of course we saw him come in on lap 4, so of course his tyres weren't in very good condition at this point at all, and of course he had to pit. So yeah, that puts me up into 3rd place, but not a lot going to happen after this, but that's fine by me because I managed to hold on for a podium incredibly, and I didn't expect that at all after that incident at the start of Random Beats. I mean, there's no blame to him for it at all, but you can see Insignia wins. So yeah, maybe RS Drem does have a challenger for this championship. I think he did have a few problems though, so I certainly wouldn't rule him out at all, but I know how good Insignia is as well. But yeah, 3rd place start of the season, I'm very happy with that. But yeah, that's it for this first race, and as I said, from now on I'll try and do live comms, cut down to highlights. So yeah, if you're not subscribed to me and you are interested in watching the rest of the series, then hit the subscribe button, and if you enjoyed this video, leave a like. That's pretty much it for today. I'll see you for the next Formula Xbox race or Pinnacle. So yeah, goodbye.